Jane, this is Walter's studio. You need to leave.
Mom. I know.
No, you don't know anything.
I'm not a child anymore.
Jane.
17-year-old Madeleine Arthur from Vancouver is acting alongside five-time Oscar nominee Amy Adams in the upcoming film Big Eyes. Directed by Tim Burton, it's based on the true story of artist Marci Ien, whose husband took all the credit for her doe-eyed paintings. Madeleine joins us in studio this morning. Congratulations on all of this.
Thank you.
Is it sinking in? Because what a cast. I mean, you've got Amy Adams, you've got Christoph Waltz, you've got Tim Burton directing, and you.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Doing
starting to sink in. I don't think it'll ever really fully sink in of what's happened, but I mean, it was just such a pleasure to be on set and a huge honor. So, yeah, it was, everyone was so great there, and I look up to them all so much.
We told people a little bit about the movie, but tell us about your character Jane and who she is with regards to the storyline.
Well, Jane is Marci Ien's daughter, and I play teenage Jane. And Jane, she really wants to see her mom get the credit for her work, for her paintings, and really wants to see her stand up against Walter and him taking the credit for her work.
Amy Adams,
yes,
plays the mom.
Yes, she
here,
does.
And I would think, what a mentor she must have been.
She is a huge mentor, and she's someone who I look up to so much for her acting and just who she is as a person. And I think she's the sweetest lady, and I just look up to her so much.
So Madeleine, tell us about the first time you went on set, right? And you've got these Oscar nominees and everybody else, and Tim Burton is acclaimed director, and then you show up. Were you nervous?
I was so nervous. It was so nerve-wracking, but once I got there, everyone was just so happy to be there, and they were just so welcoming, so it was okay. But I know the first day I was like really, really hesitant, but then it all worked out.
Want to know a little bit more about you and your background. So 17 years old, have you acted a lot in the past?
Yeah, I've been acting since I was little, and then, you know, the past 4 years taken it a lot more seriously and taking tons and tons of acting classes, and I just really fell in love with it, and I love it so much.
But you're also balancing this with high school, right?
Yes.
You're still doing that too. So tell me about that kind of balance and doing all of that.
Well, you know, it can be a challenge sometimes, but, you know, I have good parents at home and good support systems, so and my teachers are really great, and so it all works out. So yeah,
it works out.
It works out.
The smile on your face. I was reading a little bit about you and read that was Oliver your first role. You cast as Oliver.
Yeah, I was
Twist.
Oliver Twist, and I played. And it was funny because I couldn't read English at the time. I could only read French. So I remember we did a read through, and I didn't know, I couldn't read it, so the person next to me would be like, okay, here's your line, and I'd be like, okay, and I'd say my line, and I was like, of all the people at the cast as Oliver, I couldn't even read the script.
I love this story, and look at you now, a dream come true, and it's only going to get better, right? Because each experience you build from one to the other, and what an amazing place to start for your first feature film.
Yeah, a huge, huge honor, and I'm so, so thankful.
What was Tim Burton like as a director?
He is brilliant, and just everything, he's amazing, and working with him on set and just seeing him process everything and work on the scenes and work with Bruno Del Bonello, the cinematographer, them work together, it was so fascinating to watch.
And not only did you do your thing in front of the cameras, but I understand that you shadowed some of the crew members on the other side, that you wanted that perspective as well.
Yeah, it was my first time it was the longest time I'd ever been on set, so I really enjoyed seeing, you know, what, you know, a costumer would do, and like grip and everything, and I really liked seeing all the different aspects and watching Bruno work. I mean, his shots with Tim, they were beautiful, so yeah, it was really cool.
Listen, all the best to you. Really nice to meet you.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you as well.
So nice to meet you. Big Eyes is in theaters Christmas Day.